Hi, I'm Prashi. I'm a director at Ambition.me, which is a startup whose mission is to enable college students to help themselves as far as career discovery is concerned. So here I'll be talking about how do students take career decisions and how we are looking at innovative ways to solve that. So yeah, as I was saying, exactly what is the driver through which college students choose a job or they choose an internship or maybe they choose what institution to go through, what is the next institution of higher learning. I want to present a real life example, we have changed the name of course, which will illustrate that how illogical this process can be. So Arshi is a college student and she opted for company A. Can you guess the reasons? The reasons can be, well, company A was paying more money. Reason number 2 is that company was offering the career growth which Arshi really wanted. And reason number 3 is that company A came first on campus. So, well, the answer is company A was the first one to come on campus and Arshi sat for the placements and got through it. Because there is so much of a mad scramble for jobs that everybody is looking for some kind of a security and just wants to get out of this mad placement process when they are in college. I think our first speaker stressed about this need for security. So obviously there are a lot of gaps in this process. I mean, Arshi has no idea what industry she's going to work with, well, some idea over there. No idea what career path she has to take. No idea what is the culture of the company. Is she the right fit? It's just a mad scramble where you need to get the job. So these gaps are pretty glaring which need to be solved. Now in the ideal world, typically there should be a courtship period between the company and the student where both the people take a lot of time, 1 to 2 months, understand each other, see if it makes sense or not. And this is what is called an internship, where students should figure out all this apart from serving coffee. But this is a utopian world. In the real life, internships are scarce. There is a demand and supply gap, and even if the students who have the bandwidth and who have the talent, they don't have the time. I mean, how many internships a student can do really in his entire college life? So if I'm not sure what I really want to do, at best it's a very risky proposition if I'm just depending on internships. Now imagine, and this is where the innovation is, that if there is a means through which a student can evaluate a career or a company through, and we're talking about days here, not in terms of weeks, through X number of days or X number of hours, where the company can get some basic technical where the student can get some basic technical know-how, what it takes to be in that career. The student can interact with an expert. The student can also participate in some activity which tells him exactly what it means to be a part of that career or that company. This is what we call a career experience. And as Ambition.me, this is what we are trying to propagate among college students of India. While we agree that this is by no means a substitute for an internship, this is our way of bridging the gap. That yes, rather than spending weeks or months, try spending a couple of days or a couple of hours knowing exactly what you want to do. And the choices are many. I mean, you can try if you would like to be a journalist or a banker or a consultant. So if you really don't know, a career experience is something which will make sense. These are photos of some of the feedback forms which the students filled up. We've conducted a couple of career experiences across areas as diverse as finance, analytics, so on and so forth. As you can see, I mean, 1 denotes awesome, 2 is pretty good, 3 could have been better. For career planning, it's always 1 or 2 and people say that they really liked it. So what we see is that the support is there from the industry, the desire is there from the students to at least take an intelligent career decision. And this is a photo again from one of the same career experiences. But then what happened was when we were doing this career experiences, a lot of students told us that we have this logistical constraint, we can't be there. So what to do? I mean, you are conducting this offline event which will run for a certain specific number of people. If I have paucity of time, what to do? So can you give them some choice through an online medium where they can do the same thing at their own pace? They can decide how much they want to know and how much they want to do because everybody will have different kinds of gaps. So this is something which we'll come to a little later. But now, so this was about the problem of choice. But what if the problem is that of availability? There are so many people so many students who really want to be awesome at who are awesome, who have the drive, who can be a Mukaddar ka Sikandar, but who just don't get the opportunity because they don't go to a branded college. So again, an example for you, real life example. This is the case of Ayush, who is an economics honors major at a tier 3 DU college. He opted for a social media internship and these are the possible 3 reasons. Well, he found the social media internship to be pretty chill because eco is such a tough course. Point number two, okay, the slide went off. Point number two was that, well, this was something which he was interested in. He liked Facebooking more than studying eco. And point number three was that is what was available. No prizes here for guessing the answer. It is this specific herd mentality which drove Ayush to do a social media internship because everybody has to have an internship. The problem is if there are people like Ayush who are genuinely interested in something like eco or finance, how do you separate the wheat from the chaff? In this millions of students, how do you identify those right people who are driven in the right careers? So again, and this ties up with our online discussion we just said a while ago. So if only there was an online portal where there would be a very, very different kinds of contests or activities which any student, irrespective of their background, which college they are from, which course they are from, which geography they are from, could come up and participate in. And this would be an excellent way to demonstrate their skills. And you mix it up with career resources and people can choose how much they want to know, how much they want to do. And if you can add a layer of industry interaction on that portal, so that we are not just helping in opportunity of career discovery, we are also helping in opportunity creation. That companies can actually provide internships or jobs, or even colleges can come up and offer seats for higher education. So this is exactly what Ambition Me intends to do. This is what we have been working for since the last 1 year, where we were trying to do a lot of on-the-ground workshops. And in July, we will be launching an online portal, which will take all these things which I just spoke about online. We do plan to scale it up pan-India. And when we do that, we have already been talking to multiple colleges regarding that. And the idea is, the message is very simple to students, that just look before you leave. I mean, take your, it's the question of their entire life. So, yep, that is it. Thank you.